Welcome back, family, Collective Soul Tribe. Associate yourself however you like. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. I'm truly grateful. Okay. Channel message, but before we hop in, let's go on and bring in our protection. I call upon the divine, my ancestors, angels, spiritual guides, and protection to stand with me, within me, and beside me as I channel through these messages. Only what serves truth, healing, and understanding for the highest good is welcomed here. And so it is. Ashe. So family, while I was cooking, I heard this. I heard I got a lot of channel messages. I heard all they had to do was do right by you first. But then I also heard it's not you they got to worry about. It's them folks they lied to. Okay, so we're just gonna tap into that energy. We're gonna use Kipper deck, and then we're gonna see true intentions. All right, so thank you for coming back. Okay, sorry for the late message, but man, boy, you talking about we ain't even gonna speak on it. It's over and done with. That part, yeah, that energy there, right? Working on a lot of stuff. Okay, family, let's see what this message is about pertaining to. It's not you they got to worry about. It's the people they lied to they got to worry about. What's this message about, Spirit? What's this message about? Starting with the Kipper deck. 27. See, these people right here, they was expecting some unexpected income. See, there's some that now you see the hand here. You see how it's the more classy, hand here, and then like somebody over here is getting some quaint. Okay, somebody was handed some money to possibly set you up or to possibly do something pertaining to you, and it's not even you that they got to worry about now. 27 is significant. Okay, 72 is significant. You could have been born on the 27th of any month, but this unexpected income, it was something that I just heard that they were expecting to receive this income from this rich masculine energy here. Okay, they may have made a promise that they couldn't keep, or they were expecting some sort of money from someone who's wealthy. Okay, this is giving me someone who has that status quo, an elite energy. I feel like many energies around you were waiting on a payday from somebody. What was this income they were expecting? What was it behind? Spirit, please and thank you. A mature lady came out in the reverse. Okay, so they were expecting some sort of income pertaining to a mature lady. Now the mature lady came out in the reverse. The mature lady, family, is all about, it could be someone that it could be a great aunt, it could be a great grandmother, it could be a grandmother figure, a mother figure. Okay, that the number 6 could be significant. It's also in the reverse. I'm looking at number 9. You could have been born on the 6th or the 9th of the month. Now, with this mature lady coming out in the reverse, I feel like that's giving me the energy, because maturity, it's all about, wisdom and things of that nature. Somebody lied to them about you. This is giving me the energy like somebody told somebody that you wouldn't know something, or you wouldn't have caught on to something, or you weren't as mature as people as this person thought. This is giving me the energy somebody thought you was easy or something like that. Tell me more about this energy. These people are in despair now. Something was not as easy as they thought it was going to be, family. So now they're in despair. Some of these people could be in their 30s, 32 years old. Breaks down to 5. Okay. That 27 breaks down to 9. Okay. I did say I saw 6 and 9 here. Okay. Somebody could have been born in 69. Okay. Something about the year 96 as well. Okay. I feel like somebody here was expecting some money behind. I feel they thought you were not as mature as you are for some of you. Okay, you could even be young, but you could be mature. Your mind could be very mature. I feel like, tell me more about this mature woman in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, this was a discussion in the family room. 21. Okay, breaks down to 3. So somebody was discussing you in the family room. Look, these people could have went to somebody's office. They could have went to somebody's what is that? Yeah, they could have went to somebody's office. They could have went to some met them at their home. They could have came to these people's home. This could have been somebody that was going from home to home. This rich man here, okay? And he was discussing you amongst these people. Okay, these people were saying that by now you should have had some sort of, bad health. But obviously you're not. You could have been born on the 31st of any month that has the 31st as the last day of the month. It also breaks down to 4, but somebody was trying to tell someone that you were immature, or that they could actually, paint you out to be this immature, mentally ill. That's what I heard. Immature, mentally ill energy. Okay. This person was paying people to possibly get in your energy field to try to drive you crazy. Let me see. Or to make you fall ill. These people are in despair right now because this was a wealthy man. Okay. This was a wealthy man that did this. I heard that, spirit. So this was a wealthy man that had spoken to people about, possibly, trying to drive you crazy or I heard that. Let me see. This person could have been, speaking to people, trying to get them to, put you in some sort of despair. But now they're in despair. Yep. Boom. There it was. It was all about your occupation. See, this wealthy man was upset that you found a way. You could have worked for this wealthy man before. This wealthy man wanted you to live a life of despair. And he went to a community. He could have even put you into a community, and their whole thing was to try to drive you into some sort of, how people do, into some sort of despair, or try to make you seem like you were crazy, with this mature woman in the reverse, and that being all about maturity, but then also wisdom. Okay. Also a mother figure type energy. This is somebody that wanted you to be in despair. They're a wealthy man. This was discussed within a family room. Okay. This could have been discussed in an office building or something like that as well. I don't know why I keep hearing that, but I don't feel like looking for it right now, so I'm not. But I feel like this energy right here, he pays some people. And whatever they said they can do. Now, this is also giving me, now look, he pays some people, okay, to mess with you and your occupation. 34 breaks down to 7. Okay. You could be 34, or I'm also hearing you are between the ages of, you could have been born in 69 up until, okay, you're the age of 34 or 32. You could be 27 as well. But this mature man had come up with a plan when you found a way to take care of yourself, or when it came to your occupation. This is the main character in this whole thing, in this whole debacle, or whatever's going on here. He could have been a key player when it came to something pertaining to your bad health. He could have been paying people. What's this? Boom. Because he did not want some sort of court case to come up in court. They're in despair right now because I don't know, if your occupation spoke on something that was going to go to court, or he was trying to get something to go down before it went to court. Why is court in reverse? Yeah, look, because he don't want to go to jail. There's imprisonment here. See, if something about, if you go to court or whatever happens pertaining to this case, okay, whatever happens pertaining to whatever case, he doesn't want to have to go to court. He didn't want you to be able to, I don't know if they were going to call you to testify or something like that. I really don't know, but I feel like the proof is in the pudding. Shit, they ain't got to call you to testify, because I feel like many people already know what was going on. I also feel like many people have, maybe that's why you're having device issues, or, things of that nature, because they done already tapped into your device to see what was up. They could have also done it just to try to make things look like it was something else. When your phones are cloned, and it has your exact number cloned to it, it'll look like you were doing all of whatever, right? So these people were trying to make it seem like it was you doing something when they actually know it was they ass doing it. So this rich, wealthy man here, who's the main culprit in this, was trying to drive a mature woman into some sort of despair. But now these people, I feel, that took this money and they were supposed to do something, now they're in despair. This wealthy man is like, we had a discussion, we had a plan, we knew that we could, do something pertaining to someone's occupation, whether it was your job. Now this is also giving me the energy that, they had a lot to do with your occupation on your job. Maybe they were the ones that were causing you issues on your job. This is giving me that energy too. Like this could have been a wealthy man that was tracking you down on every job. They were tracking down your profile. Something about everything, your date of birth, social security number, first, last name, middle, anything that popped up pertaining to you and your profile, this wealthy man was on it. Now, I'm also picking up with this energy here of this wealthy man and this, family room energy here in this occupation. It was like this wealthy man was so upset because whatever it was, okay, that you bypassed, okay, whatever you were guided away from and you started something on your own, then he really got to messing with you. This main male here, he has something to do with, wanting you to be in some sort of bad health. And he does not want you to go to court. Or he could have paid some sort of court official to throw out a case. Oh, I just heard that. This wealthy man, now only take it how it resonates, flip the roles as you see fit. This wealthy man could have been behind someone falling ill, okay, so that they didn't go to court. A judge is no longer a judge. A judge could be going to jail. Oh, I heard that. There could have been a wealthy man that stepped in, okay. This could be positive energy here that's coming in. There could have been a wealthy man that stepped in because they knew they knew about some sort of discussion that had taken place to, possibly make you fall ill or something, pertaining to your health. These people are in despair now because this wealthy man has something to do with possibly you and your occupation. I don't know if this wealthy man is like he's kind of giving me the energy here with because, when discussions are handled in boardrooms, I just heard there could have been a boardroom meeting pertaining to you and your occupation. There could have been somebody trying to, get some sort of court case here started on you or try to put you in jail behind something that was false. Somebody could be tracking. I feel like, look, this one I'm picking up on, family. I'm picking up on my two energies here. I'm picking up on energies that were tracking you, trying to make it seem like you were doing something. But then I'm also picking up on an energy like, they was tracking you too. Tell me more about this courthouse in reverse and imprisonment. I can't make it up. It's behind sudden wealth. See, somebody didn't want you going to court or didn't want some information coming out. Also, number 11 here. You could have been born on the 11th day of any month, or you could just have that 11/11 energy. But somebody didn't want you to go to court because they feel like they're going to go to jail and you're going to get this inheritance or you're going to get this money that's owed to you behind something that you went through. Let me slide that up. Behind something that you possibly went through, family. Okay. I feel like, there's evidence pertaining to something you went through. This wealthy man here, though, I'm picking up this energy as well with this wealthy man. Now, I'm not saying that he's on your side whatsoever, but I feel like, I don't know why I'm picking this energy up. It's like, you gave a wealthy man a run for their money. Because that courthouse in the reverse. Yeah, somebody was trying to definitely, I don't know, maybe you spoke some things into existence, right? Maybe, you know, they were afraid of you going to testify, but you didn't even have to go testify on anybody. I'm also picking up there was a crooked judge involved that was trying to imprisonate you over something that you didn't even have shit to do with, and that fell through. This wealthy judge could have, or this judge, excuse me, could be the one that fell ill. The main male here could have fallen ill. A judge is no longer a judge. They could be going to jail, and you could be coming into some sudden wealth. Tell me more about this unexpected income, wealthy man, and this main male, please, and thank you, Spirit. Boom, there it is. I told you I was feeling that energy. So for some of you out here, you know, you can have somebody that looks out for you. They could be very wealthy. Okay. They could know, you know, maybe I heard Tyler Perry. Now, why would I hear Tyler Perry? There could be somebody that, you know, looks out for you. They're a wealthy man. Something about your story. Something about what you have been through. They could have had a lot of different types of meetings pertaining to you in a boardroom in your occupation. Maybe you're on point with whatever you do, whatever you create. You could be a channeler, you could be a messenger. You could be somebody, and when I say a messenger, I'm just saying, you know, hey, you channel energy, you channel messages. Shit, a lot of people, you know, they don't feel that they channel, but that first thing, the voice that comes to them, or, you know, during anything you're doing and you get that thought, that's channeling. Somebody here knew that they were trying to undermine a mature woman, make you out to be crazy or deranged or just out to lunch. And this wealthy man may have known about it. They could have even tried to say you were ill. I'm picking up mentally ill or something here. Tell me about that. Yeah, look, you was in this person's thoughts. They was wondering about you. They was like, damn, are they really crazy, or are they, you know, paranoid or something like that, or what's really going on? Somebody got the 411 on the situation. Okay, they knew you were dealing with a crooked judge. You were dealing with a crooked courthouse that was trying to set you up to put you in prison behind this money, this sudden wealth that they didn't want you to get. Okay, family? And that is the energy, and that is the message. So thank you for tapping in. I am truly grateful, okay, for each and every one of you. Let's go on and close out. I call my protection and my power back. I release the weight of the matrix as well as its deception and betrayal. I stand rooted and grounded in my truth. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. All right, family, and until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.